Aries. Yeah, but Nine of Swords is scary. It's a fearing, yeah, nightmare card. I'm gonna pair it immediately. Ace of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Cups has expectations, massive expectations. Look, I like to see you with, look, 3 cups, now 6 cups, now Ace of Cups. You're really expecting something. I cannot even say right now, are you just romantic, okay, and believing in something which is impossible without any support in the reality, or it is really something which is happening, just is complicated. It happens for the first time. It's great, it's lovely, it will maybe change your life drastically, maybe a lot of money, maybe something. You see what I'm saying? Something great, massive expectations. Still, it's supposed to be, you're supposed to be happy. But there's Nine of Swords out there. Your nightmare, your fears again. Look, with Nine of Swords, we can talk you being in the bed because you're sick. Maybe that's the reason why you are crying here. Okay, why this horrible card? I mean, being desperate because something is happening in your life, something great, and you would love to go for it, but you are in the bed, you cannot attend it, you cannot do it because you feel sick. Could also be, look, with Nine of Swords, we always see it as a bit exaggerated situation. It's your nightmare, you know, nightmare, nothing really happens, it's just that you are perceiving it like horrible. You know, you're supposed to travel, to get in the aeroplane to travel overseas, and you're scared. Plane will crash. You see what I say? That's Nine of Swords. That's your perception of the situation, exaggerated fear. So might be that today we actually have exaggerated fear for some reason, being the things or not happening. In fact, things are not happening, but you've got premonitions, you've got good feelings about that, and I kind of felt all the time that it is something which you will celebrate, that you are certain about it. But it seems that, you know, it's kind of a bit complicated. On the way, every next day gets a bit complicated. Yeah, you're gonna have it, but bring some more documents or pass this test first. You bring the documents, it's another 3 weeks or 6 weeks until we make decision. You see what I'm saying? Now on this day, you are still trying to do something, trying to plan something, trying to speak to people when it's going to happen, when they're gonna have decision. Nobody can tell you when they're gonna really make decision, when they're gonna give you license, when they're gonna give you visa. And that's why perhaps you got this exaggerated fear, like oh, never, it's never gonna happen, they are lying, they are crooks or so. Might be something like that. But look, it might be that you're really desperate, you are waiting for something, doesn't depend on you, depends on another, and you are waiting, and you're waiting again, and you don't know how long you're gonna wait. Do you have any information? No, you don't have information, and that's why perhaps you are so annoyed, you are desperate, you cannot influence it, you cannot speed it up, depending on another. Your happiness, your beautiful life, your beautiful situation supposed to follow, but you were waiting. Maybe things like that, Aries, but you're not happy on this day. Look, another option for these two, a bit similar to Monday. Let me tell you, Ace of Cups, 3 of Cups. I felt it on Monday that you know exactly what is happening and when it's going to happen. Whether that's big amount of money which you are expecting, or you're gonna travel, or some job, or something great, you know it's going to happen. You still know that it's going to happen, but you're not gonna tell it. Out there, you're gonna be saying, no, those are nonsense. No, it's not happening. No. You know, you don't wanna still say it, even though you know you're gonna have it, but you're not gonna say it. You are pretending that you're desperate, that things never gonna happen to you, or it was all lies and manipulations. You see what I'm saying? Just to get people out of your way. You don't want to tell them, you don't want to speak about that what you know, that what will happen for sure. You see what I'm saying? Still hiding, still being secretive, and just manipulating around, muddying the water a little bit, because you are hiding this grandest opportunity, this happiness which is on your way. You see what I'm saying? Being so secretive and not wanting other people to know what you are after. And this is kind of muddying water a little bit. That's also option. Very similar, as I said, to Monday. Hi Taurus. Now Friday with the Six of Cups. Look, could be that on this day you have somebody coming to congratulate you, or you want to talk about whatever that is happening in your life with another, maybe with your brother, sister, maybe with your best friend, maybe we are talking person you haven't seen for a very long time, maybe we are talking your children. Let me pair it, in fact. Yeah, Four of Swords, energy within you. Look, Four of Swords energy is still waiting, needing to make some sort of decision, needing to see things, still clearly waiting for something to begin to manifest. It's not manifesting yet. It's Friday, perhaps things will begin to happen from Monday. But you do have beautiful energy out there. Though, let me tell you, with these two, it might be that you are in contact with somebody you haven't seen for a very long time. Maybe brother, sister, I told you, maybe friend you haven't seen for a very long time. You were distant till now. Now you people will get together and everything is polite and nice, but you don't know yet what you think about it. You haven't seen this person, perhaps you were friends, best friends, some time ago, and in the meantime you changed, that person changed, and that you were a bit uncertain, you know, what is going on now, why this person want to see you, what they want from you. Are they really coming just to say hello, or they want something from you? Might be that you are having something like that, because this energy, Four of Swords, is not comfortable. Even though you are with another and it's supposed to be all great, all beautiful, all sweet, and it is all so sweet and polite out there, but you're not comfortable because you don't know why so sweet, why now, why this person after so long. Might very well be something like that for some of you Taurus people. But look, things are happening for you. I can connect it now to the whole week up until Thursday. Things are happening. Thursday is great. I really love this Thursday. And could be that it's just your inner child. Okay, with the Six of Cups, we can talk you yourself looking into your future with a great optimism, with great happiness. Oh, it's going to be a miracle in your life, your future bright and shiny. You see what I'm saying? Six of Cups, childlike energy, looking forward, being happy about what future holds for you. Maybe things like that. But look, that's outside. All great, all lovely, and you are talking about it. But you yourself, you are waiting things to see, to reveal itself. You see what I'm saying? Usually when something is about to begin, you know, we have that sort of feelings. Yeah, everything is promising, everything is kind of certain, but still it's not there, still not created, and gives you a little bit of discomfort, okay, until you begin to see that things are really happening. Really, you can make money. You are starting to work. You see what I'm saying? Uncertainty, uneasiness maybe comes just because of that. You don't have it in your hands. You see what I'm saying? Bright, beautiful prospect for you, but not yet in your hands. Yeah, on Friday. Hi, Gemini. Ten of Cups, oh yeah, you know you will have it, okay? Turning back already to something which you did have, turning back to that what you used to have, just in a different way. This is sad person, okay? Concentrated on that what is leaving behind, but it's a happy people. Happiness in front of you, abundance in front of you. You see what I'm saying? You are buying your own home, you will travel, you will have happy life, happily ever after. This situation is supposed to stay in your life, this happiness, this abundance, this is something which you could never afford till now. Now you can have it, and from now on. Just happy energy, this Ten of Cups. Three of Swords. though is pairing it all the time. We are having happy and unhappy. Your heart is broken for some reason. I think because you're turning back to that what was, to some people, to whatever that you used to have. Bear in mind, we have Five of Cups, sadness about your past. Now again, sadness about your past. These people are not happy about where you are heading. What are you having? You see what I'm saying? You will be definitely gaining on one side. You are moving towards this happy life. But that what you left behind did have something which you love. Okay, and will leave your heart broken because you cannot take it with you. You cannot have it. You know, that past did have something also nice for you. It wasn't all crappy. Eight of Cups did have a lot. It wasn't all crappy. And that's why perhaps you are feeling heartbroken, because you will have to, in order to go for this happier life, for this abundant life, you will have to leave behind, forget about something which you did love. You cannot take it all with you. Something will stay behind. Yeah, heartbroken. Here, I'm sure Ten of Cups will prevail. Let me continue. Hi, Cancer. Now Friday with Two of Wands. Look, Two of Wands talks about, I don't know, some big difference which is possible, okay? Big difference in your career, in your life, big difference in your abode, okay? Could be anything, but Two of Wands talks about huge difference between that, what you see as possible for you now, and that what you have right now. You see what I'm saying? You are winning here, you're on your winning path, and you're supposed to change your life. Perhaps it will change your life financially. Okay, now being that you are promoted, you are on a higher level, or you open your own business, or you are expecting to become rich, to have big money. You see what I'm saying? Much more than that what you have right now. Maybe you are changing your abode. You used to live in one bedroom flat. Now you're gonna relocate to better place, much better place. With Two of Wands, we will talk much better place. Okay, luxurious place or so. Big difference with Two of Wands. We are talking relocation to another part of the world. We are talking planning to emigrate to another part of the world. You see, with the Two of Wands, we talk big vision, big picture, big life, big change. We can talk to people discussing about, you know, the very same thing, okay? Being that we have Two Wands, maybe two people, two partners discussing, and we have lovers as well, discussing their future, two people talking about that. But this is not about love, this is about practicalities, what they're gonna create, how they're gonna live their life, how they're gonna earn their life. In that sense, big difference. Two of Wands talks about massive vision. Big difference is possible. Decision pending, and we do have again Two of Rods, you know, doubling itself. Now on this day you will definitely be all about this big possibility. The decision is still pending, right? Maybe depends on somebody else. We do have indications from a Wednesday that maybe this decision, pending decision, depends on somebody else. Look, you are desperate for somebody to make decision, to stand by you, to solve this problem, to finish with the negotiations. You see what I'm saying? You continue with your work, you carry on doing, showing your skills, and you are expecting final results, final decision. You would love to have it. You cannot wait. You are so excited about that big world, about what could be for you if you have it. If you have this, oh, it would be so much better. Yeah, Two of Wands. Exciting energy, big vision, huge, massive vision, and my impression is that you were waiting on another. Though, look, could be your decision, could be that you were weighing pro and cons. Yes, it's a huge vision down there. Yes, it's a big change, could bring you big money, could make you rich. But then perhaps huge responsibility, or it's supposed to put much of effort into it. You see what I'm saying? It always, you know, something to weigh, pro and cons, and that you were still thinking about, should you go for it, should you not? But with the Two of Wands, anyway, we are talking decision pending. Somebody else's or yours. It doesn't matter. It's pending. So that's your Friday. Hi, Leo. Knight of Swords. Look, Knight of Swords is fast, crazy fast. Maybe that on this day you are rushing to complete something, to finish with something. Now, Knight of Swords could be also very unpleasant conversation, okay, being that we have a Five of Swords here, Ace of Swords. You will tell them what you think about it. And you're going to be very sharp. You don't care if people get offended, if you step on somebody's toes, you don't care. This energy is rushing after something, something concrete. So could be positive energy that you are rushing to complete something, to do something, because this is also doing jobs and executing one after another. Nothing else matters but this job, which will bring you money. You see what I'm saying? Excellent continuation after Eight of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? Just so dedicated, obsessed about that job, which will bring you money, and you are doing it. You're exhausting yourself, but you're still doing it because it is important. That's your Knight of Swords, also doing stuff, doing practically stuff. But as I said, could be very mental energy, urgently needing to say something, and you cannot simply hold it within yourself. You have to say it. You're gonna swear on that people. You will be sharp with those people. You will tell them the truth. You see what I'm saying? Often insensitive energy, cannot see other people, cannot see other people's point of view. You see what I'm saying? Cannot see anything else but that which is in front, that what is on your mind, that what concerns you. Yeah, Knight of Swords can go this or that way, but is urgent and very fast. I think it's going to be positive. Lovely. Three of Wands energy within you. I think you are doing it on this day, rushing to do something. Even if you are discussing future with these people, okay? If you're signing contract with another person, you're discussing still future, new endeavor. After you finish with this project, you're going to start this new endeavor. You're going to sign contract for these people to continue. Yeah, Three of Wands is a very enthusiastic energy, sees big future, big world in front of you. You can continue with this. Like now you're going to be signing contract for the future. It's not just for this week, it's not just for this project. You will continue working with these people, and it will mean a lot for your future, for your career, for your reputation. Yeah, in that sense, I think it's very positive. This Knight of Swords is rushing you to do it right way, to sign that contract now, to bring all documentations, because this big vision, big world, big career stands in front of you. Yeah, very lovely. Hi, Virgo. Now, Friday with Eight of Pentacles. Look, Eight of Pentacles is your work, it's your profession. It's you, diligent self on this day. Look, with Eight of Pentacles, you could be studying. Okay, you're supposed to have some exam, and on this day you will be methodically, taking your books lesson after lesson, because you are preparing yourself to pass some exam. Could be that you have your house chores, do something around your house, cook or something, house chores. Could be just your work, day-to-day work, that's how you make your money. You're going to work every day, and at the end of the month you receive your salary. Could be also energy of your employment. But it talks about your profession, talks about the way how you make your money. And it's paired with the Two of Pentacles. Seems to me that you're supposed to maybe make some sort of changes in the way how you do your business. Maybe you're going to do it differently. Same skill, same knowledge, same profession, just in a different way. Maybe you do have opportunity, two job offers. Okay, Two Pentacles, you are choosing between two situations on the ground. You are working for the company and you do have a job offer from another. Now you're supposed to choose which one to stay with or to go after something new. Yeah, maybe things like that. Could be that you do some project and you're supposed to get paid at the end of the month or end of July or something. You see what I'm saying? And you were, struggling a little bit, okay, in the meantime. You will get paid for this job, but so far you have to kind of take care about your spending. You have to be very careful. You have to juggle with your payments, okay, until you get paid on that certain date, maybe also. And, struggling a little bit with your finances until, you get that money. It's supposed to mean payment for your work, okay? But you will have it with Two of Pentacles. We always have it, one or another, tomorrow or next month, but you'll have it, yeah. Hi Libra. Friday with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe you waited for some sort of resolution. I think you waited for some sort of resolution. I kind of like to see, this Wednesday was really horrible, so I like to see the Six of Pentacles like resolution of this problem. What were you waiting for? For some negotiations, ongoing negotiations. Somebody told you we're gonna think about it, and you were waiting, not really happy about it. But yeah, Six of Pentacles brought resolution, positive resolution. If there was about negotiations, it is in your favor. If you waited for somebody to, pay you something, yeah, you are paid on this day. You are definitely having something on this day and you are quite satisfied. What you needed, look, this is something which you really needed. You were desperate for this. You were desperate, here on Wednesday. And perhaps, look, maybe somebody helped you. Maybe it was duty of another to make decision, to draft a contract or so, to negotiate on your behalf. Maybe it was somebody's duty and done it perfectly in your favor. But could be that you asked somebody to do you favor. Please, would you help me with this pile of, and somebody helps you. Yeah, Six of Pentacles anyhow. It's positive energy, means resolution, and it is in your favor. Great. Look, could be also some money that came unexpectedly. All right, I didn't tell you that, by the way. That's also good option, so it's good to say it. But I think that you just have resolution, that you have conclusion of the situation. You waited for something was up and down, something was in the air, something was annoying you, and solved by Friday, finished. You will be rather happy with yourself because Two of Cups often, particularly energy within you, feeling good about yourself, how patient you were, how you conducted yourself, words you used, job you've done. You see what I'm saying? How you felt within yourself, how you've done it, and how you manifested with your work. Perfect combination, perfect balance. Might be actually just your energy, you happy self. But being that we have Six of Pentacles, which often talks another person, somebody who helped you. Perhaps you do have somebody you trusted, but this is somebody you really like, you really love. Begins with some sort of relationship because of this favor, because of these deeds, okay? You are beginning new relationship. Could be private, could be maybe love relationship will begin to form with this person. Somebody did you favor, and some sort of love relationship, some sympathies out there, and things are beginning to happen. Yeah, maybe something like that. Why not? But maybe also some business partnership begins to form. Yeah, but you do have a very satisfying energies today because of the resolution of some problem. You are a very happy self, you by yourself or with another who helped you solve the problem, but very satisfying day. Problem solved in your favor. Yeah, very nice this Friday. Hi Scorpio. Now Friday with Page of Swords. Look, Page of Swords brings clarity. Maybe you need to talk some details about contract, about this opportunity, how you're gonna go about it, how much money you get paid for it, for that job, for that position, what the details about it. Page of Swords brings clarity, will clarify the whole thing. Okay, this is just excitement. Yeah, opportunity is there, yay! But this is all about the details. What that opportunity really means for you, what you're gonna sign for. You see what I'm saying? Page of Swords will clarify things. It is something which you have to hear, and that what you hear you will not like. will disappoint you horribly. I really don't like this on Friday. Eventually, when you saw the contract, when you read that contract, when you spoke to people, when you heard this news, something which you needed to know, that what you needed to know, disappointed you. Something which brought truth of the matter, clarified the situation, killed the buzz, killed that all excitement, and you were so disappointed on this day, on Friday. Sagittarius, Two of Wands. Oh, I love 2 and 3 of Wands together in the reading. The greatest omen for success of some sort of endeavor. And it seems to me that up until this Thursday, it was up and down. And by Thursday, I think you've got positive feedback. It wasn't end of the road, okay? There was still some requirement, still something else to be done, but you knew for sure that's the last thing. And by Friday, I think you will begin to see your success possible, your idea possible. You see what I'm saying? A kind of step back, okay, to the vision. What do you want to make out of it? And it seems to me that you did have concrete idea how you're gonna go after that big goal, that big business, that big success, that emigration. You see what I'm saying? You did have more concrete idea about that, something very practical. You knew I will go and do that and that way. You haven't done it, but with the 3 of Wands, you did have that step forward, okay? But you were getting back to drawing board. Let me see now. So once I know what is exactly required from me, I will redo my plans. You see what I'm saying? Just a little step back. Nothing much is changing. The very same idea stands. It's just a back to the drawing board. You will now redo it a little bit. Not much, but a little bit, yes. Maybe it was different things required. Now, with 9 of Wands, you have to redo something, your plans of execution. 2 of Wands is just the idea to do it. 3 of Wands does have plan for execution, how you're gonna execute it, and that's what you have to redo, okay? That step forward. You have to redo. Not gladly, not happily, but you understand that you have to redo something. Maybe that was the requirement here. Oh, you have to redo something. You have to change something. You have to something, okay? And yeah, you are doing it. You are changing initial plans, a little bit of it. As I said, you will get back. You will redo it. You will have to redo it. I think it's required from you. You cannot say no, you are not doing it willingly. 9 of Wands does it just because it has to do. You must do it. This is compulsory adjustment. You have to do it. If you really want to go after this idea, after this great endeavor, travel, something, you have to redo something. Yeah, it's required from you. Here on Friday. Some adjustments, yeah, you have to make. Not much, okay, but you have to. Hi, Capricorn. Friday. Yeah, you're gonna win. Lovely. 6 of Wands is you, winner, getting out of the war. There was the war zone for you. I think Wednesday, Thursday, you sorted it out. Something which you neglected perhaps in the past, or maybe you didn't neglect. It just came up. It wasn't sorted out. It wasn't dealt with. So you have to pay attention to some situation, maybe with other people, maybe your personal, doesn't matter, sorted out. You are feeling finally, you can get on with your life. You can get on with your new relationship, with your new business. You can get on with this new situation which you really love, which begins to form. You're not gonna neglect it. You're not gonna forget about that. This was just a step back, deal with something by the way which needed your attention, dealt with. Now continue, okay, with this beautiful life, with this beautiful relationship, with something which began to form. You can continue with that. Now this is your path to success. Yeah, 6 of Wands, you won, that is important. And you are feeling much easier, much better today. 2 sixes, situation is resolved. It's just like that. Situation resolved. You are feeling good about yourself. You are out of that war. You are out of this trouble, out of this, I don't know, turbulent times. Now it's easier. You can rest your mind from now on. Just slowly but surely go after your beautiful life. Lovers out there, opened up something for you, something which you love. Now you can go for it. Little hiccup here, all right? Wednesday, Thursday. Not just a hiccup. This wanted to shock you. But anyway, you are over it. You are winning. Feels easier today already. Hi Aquarius. But Nine of Swords on Friday for some reason. Maybe you don't feel well on this day. Something which is out of your hands, waiting for information. Maybe you are waiting for some sort of information and still waiting, and you don't know when you're gonna get information, and that perhaps makes you very uneasy, in fact fearing that you might be rejected or so. It often not substantiated with anything in reality. Okay, that's why we call it nightmare. But still, it's fear, it's very uneasy, it's very unpleasant. You've got a justice within yourself, you have decided something, you are in fact deciding about something, or you are waiting for decision, because this energy is within you. That's what you are all about decision, about something official, about contract signing. You see what I'm saying? That's what is within you. And perhaps you are doubting that it will be fair, it's going to be unfair. This energy often exaggerates fears to total extreme. It's going to be against you. Those people are crooks. There's no justice in this world. You see what I'm saying? Could be something like that, that you are exaggerating something, expecting decision, important decision, okay, with justice, but not believing that you will have it fair for yourself, not believing in fairness on this day, definitely. Hi Pisces. Friday with a Page of Pentacles. Now, look, Page is news, maybe business news, maybe you are having information about, I don't know, your schooling, about your employment, about some money which you're supposed to receive or to work for. Yeah, but Page of Pentacles often talks about good news, business news, money information. Yeah. Could be something which you need to learn, which you want to learn if you are talking your education or so. It could be some skills which you want to have. I mean, maybe important for your life, but maybe just something for fun. You want to learn how to make cake, you know. That's Page of Pentacles, something practical, and you want to know how to do it. You want to fix your car. You're going to change the brakes in your car or something, and you were excited about that. You will know how to. I'm giving you an example just to understand the energy, excitement about something practical which you will be doing because you like doing it and you want to know it. You saw somebody doing it and you like that person. You were impressed with something, with some skill. Yeah. Eight of Cups. Definitely replacing old situation from Eight of Swords into Eight of Cups. I told you, you will replace something where you felt that you are stuck with. Look, Eight of Cups even says that it wasn't that bad, okay? It didn't feel bad, but it didn't feel happy. You were going for something happier. There is the cup, ninth cup, wish cup, your dreams, your hopes. You see what I'm saying? You are going for something which you were hoping for. I mean, this was second best or even third best. You see what I'm saying? Something was a bit sticky for you. You achieved what you have achieved. Like you've got employment and you work in one place and you achieved that top salary. You feel like you could do better, you could have more with your skills, with your knowledge, should develop more. Now finally you've got business opportunity, you've got opportunity to show your skill, to show your talent, to learn more, to expand within your career business with your skills, with your knowledge, and you are of course going for it. Yeah, in that sense, Eight of Cups definitely leaves something behind, setting yourself free. Surely you are setting yourself free, going for this, another employment, another job, going to learn something else in another school could also be. Yeah, but something else which you really like.